Hey folks, I'm CPC Gamer, and welcome to the stream. Welcome to a thoroughly confusing experience for me, because typically we do horror games on the Mondays, but no, it is not that. It is Wednesday. Yeah. So, but this is like typically the quiet day, because people have like work and school and stuff. But first day this week I'm able to stream, so I'm here and I'm gonna do that. Let's go. Kosaka, hello. I'm glad you made it. I specifically mentioned to Kosaka, like, hey, don't even worry about it. You've not missed it. I'm just doing it on Wednesday this time around. Because of work. Now, what I think I'm going to do before I begin, because this could very well be the last stream. I think we've only got one night left, maybe two. I am going to go down here. And we're going to dress everybody up a little bit. Look at that. Oh yeah, I think I did this before, didn't I? Duty can have a ribbon. And you guys can have nice little hair clips. There you go. Everybody's gonna dress up today. Let's go. Fun thing, you can absolutely tell that Miku's run animation was designed with the yukata in mind. Because that's how you have to sort of move and sway your arms like that as you run. Because it's kind of awkward to move in those. Right, what did we do last time? We got a tape last time. Oh, look at that. I'm not wearing a kimono or yukata, but I am wearing a hair clip. Look at it. Lovely. Right. Last time, we got a tape. So let us listen to you. Is that the one? Yeah, that's the one we got.
Yes, I'm Kaname. Kaname Ototsuki.
Oh. It actually does mean something, but like that's his name, I guess.
There was a big manor, and inside it there was an old shrine. I could hear singing. She's in there. Reika is in there. No, further in. It was much deeper, darker, like somewhere underwater. No, I'm talking about my dream. But it was a very vivid dream. It was lifelike. I've heard that there was a place like this in the village where I was found. A place where you can meet the dead. Like a rift to the other side. There's a shrine there where you can offer up your pain. Huh? Yes, that's right. Kuze, the Kuze shrine. There, Reika accepted the tattoos. The pain. And in the end, I must go back to the manor. I've got to see Reika. If I see her, I don't know what I'll do. But if I don't go, she'll...
Kaname. Could this be the man who entered the shrine?
I want to see you again. I know I can't see you again, but still, if I could just see you once more.
Hello, Mr. Radio.
Once more.
You've been decorative this whole time.
One more time.
But now you're receiving a message from somewhere in this house.
I want to see you again. I know I can't see you again, but still, if I could just see you once more.
A disappearing act, eh? How are you doing? I hope we're okay.
I want to see you again. I know I can't see you again, but still, if I could just see you once more.
Is it you?
Just one more time.
No?
I want to see you again.
Okay.
I know I can't see you again,
The sound seems to be coming from the attic.
I can see you once more.
This attic room hasn't been open since you put his things up there when he moved out of his parents' house.
I want to see you again.
Yeah, today's pollen is all of it. That's today's pollen count. But I'm alright, especially now as I'm home from work and I don't have to sit in a sweat box anymore. I keep describing work like that, but it is. Also, the reason I keep looking at this doll is her hair has become incrementally longer as the game has gone on. And it's a really subtle little thing. And I think that's really cool.
I want to see you again. I know I can't see you again, but still, if I could just see you once more. Once more. Just one more time. I want to see you again.
Hi.
I know I can't see you again, but still,
What are you doing here? You don't belong here. The sound seems to be coming from this shelf. Inside the drawer is an old book and something wrapped in cloth. Inside the bundle of cloth is what looks like a small stone of some kind. Could this be the earring of the person mentioned on the cassette? Kaname? Reika, who heard the longing of the priestess. I'm soliciting test subjects for my research on dreams as the border between life and death. It was difficult to find someone who could speak clearly about their dreams, but I found someone who seems to know of the other world. The man has had the same dream for several months in a row. The dream is as I described below. He first notices he is standing before a snow-covered shrine. He has seen the shrine before, but only vaguely remembers it. He has, however, heard of a shrine like it in his hometown. From deep in the shrine, he hears the voice of the girl he left behind. Beckoned by the voice, each day he goes a little further into his dream shrine. Up to this point, this is a plausible dream generated from the desire for home and love. Next is where his statement becomes interesting. An ancient ceremony is held there, and one can meet the deceased. There is a huge cave deep in the shrine, and a river flows there. There is a large pit, and the base of it is the sea. This statement is clearly about the other world, particularly the underworld. According to his story, there is a legend in his hometown about the other world and dreams, and much of his dream congrues with it. Good word, good word. I recorded his talk on his dreams for 4 days, compiled below. He is from the Mutsu region, where they have an ancient legend about a sea called the Sea of Endless Night that exists in the mountains. There, they have many legends related to dreams. For example, dreams are called the Rift, and traverse the border between the other world and the real world. If you continue to have nightmares, the deceased apparently return from the underworld. The shrine exists in order to prevent the nightmares. There resides a priestess who sleeps in the rift and will take on the nightmare. The voice he hears may be that of the priestess that sleeps in the shrine of the other world, communicating the existence of the rift. The morning after the day I recorded his testimonial on the gramophone, he suddenly disappeared, leaving behind all his luggage. Did he go to see the woman from his hometown? The earring he left is made of echo stone, and since ancient times has been said to communicate thought. Perhaps I can use it to modify the crystal receiver. I think that's going to be the Spirit Stone radio. Right? Because that's, you put crystals in it and hear the thoughts of the dead, so there you go. What's the show and tell etiquette? Can you just hit this button? You can hit that button whenever you like, and then I will come to a point when it's like, ah-ha-ha. And now, this. That voice on the cassette was talking about a place where you can meet the dead. Could it be inside that manor? I want to be with him again. I want to be with him again. That's what Reika's voice said on the radio. Okay, so this is the point that I made before, right? She's connected these two events with the water running over her and being in the shower, but like, she's not showering here. She is braced against the wall, not doing very well. Well, what I think we're gonna do is we're gonna head upstairs, save our game, get ready for the final night. Pretty sure it's the final night. And then we will do that point reveal. Hi. You doing okay? He doesn't even want to acknowledge him. Well, that's fine too. I'm starting to think there's nothing you can do with that cat. She's just there specifically to ignore you. And man, major props for the game designers for doing that. Because, like, that's just a whole mechanic that they added for no reason. Other than, I don't know, it's kind of cute. Camera, what are you doing down here? Hey! Okay, that's pretty good. You got me there, game. Are you gonna... You cannot save. Of course we can't save. There's a ghost. See, she's run off. All right, I'm going to save the game, and then, well, Empirical Woodland mentions it in chat. I can sort of vamp for a little bit and get to a good point and like a good segue, like this, before we go into what could very well be the final night's sleep. Let's go to this other screen over here because a new person has redeemed Show and Tell. A disappearing act. Let's see what it is. Let's actually see what it is, because I don't remember. Oh yeah, there you go. Did I show this already? I don't remember. This is a jade turtle that my sister brought back from Japan. Japan? China? Completely different. I was the one who went to Japan. She went to China. So I've shown off something else that she brought back for me. She brought back the little comic book about the, what was it, handsome goat and a big wolf or something like that. I don't remember. It's just off the top of my head. But the other thing she brought back was a jade turtle. Or at least a polished stone turtle. And I keep it because, hey, what do you know? It's a super cute little souvenir. It's not a pastry turtle, Empirical Woodland. Literally do not bite into this. You will... Right. This is a completely unrelated story time, but it's somewhat relevant, so here we go. When I went to this one weekend away with the local youth group, we had like a program called Guardian Angels, where you were assigned a person on this trip, and you weren't to tell them who you were, but you were to keep an eye out for them and look after them and like maybe get them a little something. And mine got me a donut, and it said, "Do not bite into this." And I disregarded that note and bit right into it. It was rock. It was seaside rock done up to look like a pastry donut with sugar on it, and I'm amazed I still have all my teeth. That's an aside. This turtle does not have a name, but Empirical Woodland says it looks a bit like phyllo pastry. So I don't know. Maybe the turtle is called Philo now. That's rock like stone or rock like the candy. Like the candy, like, you know, Brighton Rock or Blackpool Rock. Seaside Rock. But, yeah, in donut shape. It had, like, the sprinkles on it. I thought it was japes. But no, it was not. Still very tasty, because rock is quite tasty. It's essentially pure sugar. I'm gonna go back to the game for a second, because a disappearing act is here. Like, yeah, I didn't know. That's why my family calls you that, until CPC sister was like, oh yeah, there's one time, and then we just sort of ran with it. So there we go. But thank you very much for redeeming Show and Tell. I hope you like this. I hope you enjoy being reminded of the weekend away. What a fun time that was. Let's go to sleep.
If I see you, I don't know. Am I supposed to be alive?
You just played two voice clips over the top of one another. What was that? Okay. What a... So the titles of my sisters get kind of mixed up sometimes in Perica Woodland. It is the older of the two. I'm pretty sure. I have two sisters. And they've both been in my videos at some point as CPC Sister 1 and CPC Sister 2. Oh, check it out! We got the new outfits! Let's go! Alright, what are my buttons? Is that my button? That's my button.
I have to see him. I have to find him and be sure.
Well, let's clarify that. Off stream! You see how confident I am with that, with my just voice breaking. That's great. The reason I said it's possible that sleeping Horatius was made to cleanse herself... I mean, there is the idea of, like, cleansing oneself before a ritual. I don't know if I trust this. But I am following the sound of the thing. So, ooh, hi.
I can feel the thoughts of so many people being etched into me. So many voices. So much pain. Please don't forget me. This is my voice, my memory, my pain.
Matt, that reminds me of, ooh, a thing. That reminds me of, oh, the game doesn't like it! It's trying to read from two places on the disc at once! Stop it! There we go. Mirror Fragment 5. Yes, we are able to have ghosts show up. I believe we're still on a timer as well. Like, even though it's the... Well, it's not the last night, because the last night is labeled as such. But, yeah, we're getting through the game, but, we're still on a timer and we can still have random ghosts show up, which is honestly, I'm not overly keen on that. I feel like you can do one of them, but not both. Ha ha ha. Maybe not this way. Do you know what? Click did miss those. I'm surprised. Don't worry, I was recommended another game, and Click's gonna enjoy that one. We'll get to it eventually. Oh. Oh, yeah, there you go. We're on a timer. I actually don't mind the random ghosts in Fatal Frame 5. With the exception of one.
I never wanted to leave you. I wanted to be with you. I'm here. I'll always be here. I never wanted to leave you.
Your man, Hoichi the Earless, I don't like that ghost. I wanted us to be together again. Oh, that's fragment 1. So we have 1 and 5. I think that's above us. So maybe it's in the kimono room? Or up those stairs. Although what I definitely do want to do is to go through this other door. And it's a bit of a risk. But there's usually something good in this cabinet right here. And there is. There you go, herbal medicine. Oh! You guys don't know this, but like, something was running in the background on OBS. And, oh. Yeah, see, it's above us. Something was running in the background on OBS. I'm like, that's why that's happening. It's when I switch back to this scene. You'll see why. Hopefully today, in fact.
I want to see you again. I know I can't see you again, but still, if I could just see you once more. Once more. Just one more time.
Well, Kosaka, the sleeping priestess will only show up if the candle goes out.
I want to see you again.
Which it is possible if I don't find one. Mirror Fragment 2. Amazing. Oh, and Pierce. But I have that, so that's fine. Well, specifically the sleeping priestess shows up when the candle goes out. The other ghosts are random. So like the hairbrushing woman or the impaling girls. Over here? No? Okay. Man. Where am I going? I don't know. Where could they be? So. That's outside. That's on the ground floor. We don't want to go there. That's the library, I say. Oh, I bet there's one in the library. That seems... That one little run on the bells. I don't like that. That puts my teeth on edge. Okay, how get to library? See? Hairbrushing woman. I thought we had defeated her. Game says no. Why is that happening? Oh! I bet she's in there! Oh gosh, how do I get over there? I know how I get over there. I'm gonna have to go back through the... Oh no. Oh no. Candle, please. I'm gonna have to go back through the kimono room. Because, like, through the other side of that door is where I need to be. Are you a candle? Yes, you are. No. Pick up. Amazing. Now, it'll keep the ghosts away, and it'll make Eileen resist Walter's influence. Now, if I'm remembering rightly, and I may not be, because this house layout does make a great deal of sense, which ironically makes perfect sense, because this is a dream house. What I need to do is to go this way. Because I'm pretty sure this corridor banks around, and then there's that mirror on the right. Yeah. Where there was that hidden ghost. You stop that. That hidden ghost that I missed.
I feel like you've been in my dreams for so long, over and over. But I don't want this dream anymore.
Oh? It's a hidden ghost? A hidden ghost. How about that? It's been a while. I wonder if that's an Aika. Could be. Could be. Oh no. Oh no. What are you doing here? I don't want to deal with you. I want to take my mirror fragment and leave. Actually, no, I'm not, because I need to get my power ready to go, don't I? Yes, I do. Because it's entirely possible to one-shot the final boss. But you need Crush in order to do it. There you go. I'm gonna take that candle. I don't even need it right now. But I'm gonna top it up. Make ghosts cry, brah. Okay. I get the feeling I've missed a ghost upstairs as well. Like, it seems a very Fatal Frame thing to do. Kosaka, I'm not sure I follow you on that one. How do you mean? Like, do we think the priestess is mad because we're taking her stuff? Because I can see it. You guys saw that ghost spawn in behind me. I hope. I'm not dealing with that. We're going over here. See, what I reckon is, yeah, see? See? In the past, we've seen Reika lying here. So it seems that she would still be here at the end. Cool. Can I get out this way? I cannot get out that way. So, where else do we need to go? To the map screen, not the pause screen. Two different buttons. I'll bet you it's gonna be in this one. Is it the blind room? Yeah, the blind room. It's either here or the library. So, downstairs to the garden, through the garden on the other side. This game is made from the belief that if you die in your dreams, you die for real. Okay, I get that. I get that. So weirdly, the idea is that if you die in your dreams, you die in real life, or you wake up is the other one. This was a plot point in a Batman movie, where at some point Batman deduces that he is dreaming, and so he throws himself down a bell tower and wakes up as he hits the bottom. When I do that in my dreams, I just keep going. Like when I hit the ground after a fall, I just sort of lay there and it's black and like, oh hey guys, I guess this is my life now. Don't know why that's the voice that I use in my dreams, you know. Yeah, there it is. What did I tell you? It's in the blind room. Oh, Batman anime. That's great.
These shards.
Put that on the
These
fridge.
pieces of me.
I will shatter my memories. These shards,
Ooh.
these pieces of me.
Oh yeah, there's like a nightly pickup over here, isn't there? Some herbal medicine.
These pieces of me.
Good times.
I will shatter my memories. These shards.
Is that all of them? Yes, it is. Okay. Is this loss? Oh no, a Sparkmane is here. Sparkmane is lost. A book has been put away with the mirror fragment. Tattoo Diary 2. I endure the piercing of the soul, so people can wash away their feelings. The pain of the holly engraved on me shows me many dreams. I am having a nice dang, thank you very much. The kind where you look and you go, dang! That's how I'm doing today. Many kinds of pain and love. I take on the pain of being left alone, the pain of living. But these pains I bear, they do not fade, but are engraved, somewhere hidden, and remain. Of the various pains, the more vivid ones ache most intensely. Nobody will take my holly. It is mine alone. I engrave my feelings, my holly, in these mirrors, and break them here, because they are my feelings alone. But if it were in my power, I would see him one more time.
I want to see you.
Also, yeah, hi, ChatGPT, how many N's are in mayonnaise? That's the trick, right? Alright, let's save, because I don't fancy doing that item hunt all over again. And, golly, that was 20 minutes! Nope, I'm not doing that item hunt again. Oh yeah! General question, interesting seeing how widespread this is. In playground game context, what is holly? So, holly, in playground games, is, when you're playing, usually tick, and holly is the bit where if you're touching it, you can't be it. But normally, you have to chant. So, like, let's say it's the wall of the school. You have to touch the wall and be like, holly, 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 and then you can't be caught if you're standing there. That's what holly is. Yeah, Empirical Woodland doesn't know like playground games like Ozoop Newith. He plays like Scrimble Shanks and Trundly Beds, you know? I feel like I just started a fight that I didn't want to start. Hi! Hi! How's it going? I had to explain to somebody that bit from Labyrinth with the hands, and they just sort of looked at me like I'd gone funny. I don't think that was funny. It was like the bit from Labyrinth with the hands. Go watch the movie, it's great. It's got David Bowie's distracting bulge in it. And like Muppets are there. A good example of practical effects as well, because there's one bit when Jareth like walks over the underneath of a balcony and steps over onto the top of it. They just nailed David Bowie's boot to the floor and flipped him. And they're like, "Don't die, David!" Whoop! And up he went. Good times. That was a bad miss. Oh, get out of here! I only had that short window to get that fatal frame. Well, that's fine. I don't need it. I nearly won this fight anyway. Does that count? That counted. Yeah! So, yeah, Kosaka makes a good point. The Fatal Frame 5 remaster is... It gets kind of chunky at times. Possibly because... I feel like this is my version of Now I'm Not Racist, but... Without wishing to spoil, there is, the areas of that game are massive compared to things like this, which is just a series of interconnected rooms. So, oh no. Oh no! Oh, am I gonna die? Like, right here and now, because I took the wrong candle. Please be a candle. Oh, thank goodness for that. Alright. Anything else up here that I can take? There is. I knew I left you over there for a reason. Might should have picked up that candle on the way back. But, hey. When have I ever had any good ideas? Surely a couple, a time or two. Oh, I already have one of those? Alright. Andy, do I prefer Fatal Frame or Pokemon Snap? It's got to be Fatal Frame, let's be honest. Although, as photography-based video games go, I'm amazed there's more than one. I can actually think of another one. It's called Paparazzi Pete, and it was on PS2. And it is about the rarest PS2 game, because nobody bought it. Which is a shame, because it's pretty good. It's, essentially Pokemon Snap, but you are, a newspaper photographer. And you just walk down a street in Japan, and all sorts of, like, wild and crazy stuff happens around you, and you get points for taking pictures of the good stuff. I forget what it was called in Japanese. And I bet if the Shiloto was here, then they would go... Oh yeah, I've actually missed a thing. They wouldn't say that. What they would say is what the title of that game was. I have put the Mirror of Loss on the pedestal. There we go. Now I can go through. I'm surprised Fatal Frame 5 can run on PS4. Wish it didn't use so much CPU power. I mean, it runs pretty good on Switch. Like I say, there's only one or two areas where... And it is the massive areas where the game just is like, oh, I don't feel good about this! Which is a shame, because it looks gorgeous. And genuinely, Fatal Frame 5 has some of my favorite just highlights from the entire series in that game. There's one sequence. I love it. It just really subtly instills dread as you play. And then it reminded me of Silent Hill 2. And anything that reminds me of my wife is a good time. From now on, there's no going back, is there? Oh, okay. This is on our way to the final boss door. Yep, there you go. The final hour. The Abyss of the Horizon. I think this final boss fight's going to be a challenge, isn't it? Because I don't have Type 0 film with me. Unless I find some between now and the end. But, like, the end is through that door, so, looks like Type 14 it is! I don't think there's any more hidden ghosts either at this point. It's just... get to the end. And quickly, please. Your candle's about to burn out. And then you die.
Let me sleep.
Hey! I know that sound. That's, oh, hi. That's, high-pitched string synth? That's from the, that's the Mouth of Hell music from Fatal Frame, the first one. Because then it sounded a bit like the Forest Temple from, Ocarina of Time. Do I mean Ocarina of Time? I think I do. The Jaded Mew! Hello! Come on in! You join us for the end game! Hey! What are you doing here? Oh no, I agree. Let Me Sleep Forever is very, very sad. I mean, it's a really good, like, clip, and it's a really good thought, but, like, yeah, no, that's sad. They did dub the spooky song. I feel like they didn't do it very well. But that could just be me. I mean, I like it. I think it's a pretty cool thing. Like, we could have super spooky music on the way down, but no, let's have Trilden singing. Why not? Do you know, it could be the audio quality, but that was pretty well done compared to, why did you stop? Why did you stop?
Let you escape. Never.
I shouldn't be over here. I need to get back to those steps. Thanks. Or do I? Where's the other set of steps? That's a miss. I'll tell you what doesn't help is getting all turned around whenever I look at the map. That's just me getting used to looking at the map. Oh, jeez, I got nothing for this fight. Alright, chat GPT, have a good evening. I will do my best with these ghosts, but I make no promises. You see how well I'm doing here. having to aim up is killing me. On the other hand, I'm not overly concerned with using my health, because, hey, guess what? Final boss just kills you outright. So, gotta deal with that, I guess. Where? Oh, there's the other side. I was going along the Torii gates, and what I needed to do was to go over here. Nope, nope, nope. Does this bug you? You can't touch me. Does this bug you? This is fine. Count it out. Alright, how did that one count? Tell me that. And that one. Amazing! Right. Oh, and I actually do think the other one has given up and left me alone. So that's pretty good. Oh no. She came back. She brought a friend. Yeah, get parried. That's my Daigo moment. Okay. There's the base. There is the base of the abyss. I just need to get there, and then I will fight you on my own terms. Ooh, what's that? A book has been left behind in front of the cell where the priestess must have been kept. Alright, excuse me, the two of you. Bear with me a moment. I had a dream about him. In the rift, that hell of Holly, he came before me, as I was to be lowered into the abyss. The mistress does not notice. It's my dream, after all. He extends his hand. I do, too. Just as our fingers are about to touch, the Holly abates, just a bit. I didn't lose myself, but we couldn't touch. Even I, who have been engraved with the Holly of so many people, even I might still be able to dream of him in my eternal sleep. Right, thank you very much for bearing with me, the two of you. Is there a save point here? Oh, there is, but I gotta go through you. Okay. Alright. Fine. What am I gonna do when I run out of the flash bulbs? I don't know. Guess I'll die. It'll be fine. Okay, seriously, why do I not have any Type 0 film? I've done this final boss. You can one-hit kill the final boss. If you hit Crush with Type 0 film. You can do that. I've done it. You feel really accomplished. I guess we're going to have to do it properly. Did I get you? No, I didn't. I see the health bar sort of flicking up and down, so that means there's two of you here. Alright, hang on. Let's get out of the way of you. And out of the way of you. Something I will give this game over the previous one. I don't know that anyone noticed this. This one doesn't have any ultra high frequencies in it. Remember how the Kusabi gave me, like, I felt like it gave me literal ear damage because it was just shrieking right through my head. Yeah, that happened. Alright, how are we doing? Health-wise, not great. The fact that they are watching this place shows how impatient she is. I think it shows how devoted they are to their job. Job, in quotes. Their role in life, at least, was to ensure that the priestess went down and stayed down. And that's what the... Yeah! That was a good shot. I like that one. And that's essentially what they're doing here. They don't want us to get to her. So they're trying to stop it. Alright, where's the second one? Where's the second one? On me is where the second one is. Oh, important she is. Okay, I got you. I've got you. I didn't know if you meant, like, she's just eager to have somebody come and just finish this fight. Alright. 16 shots. Okay. Wait a second. Wait a second. Is that the last one I needed in my notebook? It is! Huh. Amane, the girl with plaited hair who begged Miku for help. She was waiting for her brother to come back. She must have gone into the shrine to try and help him. Well, there you go. I have no idea why I didn't have that before. Please save. Please allow to save. Thank you. Because this could be its whole thing. Oh hey, by the way, can you guess where my other save file is? I don't even remember what that was. Probably testing or doing something. I don't know. But yeah, save slot 2 is me making it here. Why not? Well, it's better than nothing, I guess. And so are you. It is indeed very important to save. It's, like I say, especially before going through what is essentially the final boss door. Because is that a ghost? That is stalactites, what that is.
I don't want to see anymore.
Can I take a picture of you? No. Guess not. Okay. Any other, like, last-minute spooky ghosts hidden in the corners? No. Okay. Here we go. Because I'm not using tank controls, they was just like, nah.
Don't want to see
Final boss room, let's go.
anymore.
hope we get a HD set of all the Fatal Frame games. That'd be cool. But given the way that they are made, I can see why they wouldn't. It's easier to do with, like, so for example, the Final Fantasy games, because they are just pre-rendered backgrounds, you just run it through an upscaler, or you save it in a higher resolution, or both. Well, no, Fatal Frame 5 is full 3D. Again, they've upscaled a lot of the textures. But, no, that's a full 3D environment.
Reika!
I've forgotten how to do Crush. I think it's L1.
In my dreams,
Why did that handmaiden guide a man such as you to the Chamber of Thorns? Do not enter the Chamber of Thorns.
Oh, hey, speaking of ultra-high frequencies.
Priestess who lies.
Hi! Check it out, it's that bit from Doki Doki Literature Club. It's like, oh, all you can do is just stand there and look at this dead thing. That's why she just went berserk and just everything got unleashed. That's a very Silent Hill sounding piece of music, isn't it? Like the first one? Oh, and that's from The Ring! I know that piece of music!
Why did I have this dream? I realized that it must be eternal. But I called it here.
Huh! That's not a one-hit kill! I should probably heal up. Because, I'll want to do that cutscene again. I was going to say fight again. I also don't want to do that fight again. But, oh, I know what this is. This is, that's a one-hit kill. Good job, Reika. Yeah, when she does... Oh, look at that vertigo shot! I love it! Yeah, when she does that, and she catches you, you die. So this is something that, Sai Kurosawa does in Fatal Frame 2 Remake. Except she teleports all over the place. Namely, directly in front of you.
I realized that I must be eternal.
That's gonna hit me. I mentioned it previously. Like I did the Sai fight, and Fatal Frame 2 Special Edition, or the remake, and it took me several days. That's why I didn't do it on stream. Forget that mess.
I realize that I must be eternally but I can't.
No, no, please. Remain open. Thank you. Just so I can do a bit of that.
I realize that I must be eternally
This feels like it's no use.
emotions are etched into mystery. That is all I ask, that I must be eternally the pain of so many others. Losing so many. It's my fault. Living on
Ha!
etched in.
I'm amazed I got that. Shame I couldn't follow it up.
And over inside.
Oh, hi.
My memory has my pain. It's my fault. So many emotions are etched into me. That is all I ask, that I must be eternally because of so many others. The pain of losing so deep.
This is really annoying, Reika. Could you not? Like, it's a cool effect, but also, man, it seems weird that these ghosts would have, like, names to their moves, because it's like, they're just ghosts. They'll, you know, they'll do something, but it seems odd that it would have a name. Not like a wrestler. Oh. Man, I really hope I can skip that cutscene. I really do. Can I? Can I? What I'm gonna do... I was gonna check something real quick. And that is... I'm gonna go to the shop. Because I am dead serious that I thought I was able to buy Type 0 film or something. Apparently no. Great. We're doing this with Type 14 film, everybody. Let's go. Also, yeah, the Sleeping Priestess song is in the title screen. You're quite right. Like, if you leave it idling for a bit, you can hear the Impaling Girls singing. Except for Amane, because she's the one who doesn't attack, thus making her the tame Impaler. You like band-related puns? Because I do like band-related puns. Good. Hi. Hi. Oh, hi. Oh, well, there you go. That was a demo intended to show off that thing. So, there you go. I want to get a picture of you. Can I get a picture of you? I don't think I can get a picture of it. Jaded Mew says, I listened to some Tame Impala recently, and actually kind of liked it. Yeah. I'm a big fan of The Less I Know, The Better. And I don't know why, but that one's just a little jam.
Don't want to see anymore.
So, only reason I did because they were on a new Gorillaz song. Okay. Oh, thank goodness I can skip. All right, we just have to listen to that ring noise again. That's fine. All right, where are you?
I realized that I must be eternal.
Really? I could have caught you with that.
I realized that I'm sorry.
Okay.
It's my fault. Why did I have this dream?
All right, here we go.
I realized that I must be eternal.
Did that even hit? I don't think that hit.
It's my fault.
Maybe it did. Can I put points into my camera? This is definitely the time for this. No. Okay.
I realized that I must be eternal. It's my fault.
Okay, I got her. I got her a couple times. That's fine.
That moment, always in my eyes, etched in.
So the trick with this, if you run, don't do that game. The trick is to just turn and run directly into her because the analog stick's kind of wonky. No.
Pain of so many others. Pain of losing someone.
Trick is to like pick a direction and only kind of play keep away because if you go too far, she'll appear in front of you or someplace else, and at the very least, if she's over there, you can at the very least keep an eye on her.
It is always that I must be eternal. The pain of so
I don't know, guys. I don't feel like this is the run. Too much stupid damage, and as I say, the analog stick flicking backwards and running directly into her. Like that. Oh, hey! Unique death! Look at that! What did I tell you? That wasn't the one. To be honest, she has been using that move the whole game. I've barely seen this woman the whole game. I mean, if I have to be honest, that, like, I got to thinking about this at work today. Like, actually, it feels like the major antagonist of this game is the mansion rather than any of the ghosts inside it. Because we've seen, like, the Robe Shrine Maiden and the Kusabi more than we have seen this woman. And, like, yes, she will chase around, Kay. And she'll show up when it's dark. But also, we haven't really seen her up close and personal. This is the first time we've done that. Which is fine. You know, you can have absent villains to an extent. I don't even need to take a picture of this ghost. I'm sure it's on my list. But it's there, and I want to take a shot of it. Thanks. There you go. equip the good film before you go in. That way, you'll be able to do it. I mean, you're right, though. Hideka has been trying to kill us pretty consistently throughout this game. Or has she? Because she just gave us a hug when she caught us just now. And she seems to want to hang out with Kay more than anything else. Because it's the old trope of, reminds me of my lover. How many times have we seen this in the Fatal Frames? Because we are 3 for 3.
I realize that I must be eternal.
Are we? I think so. Oh no. Reminds me of someone I knew when we were alive at the very least, because Sae was reminded of her sister, excuse me. I thought they did the spurned lover thing 3 times. Gosh, imagine repeating that plot point again. Why would you ever do this, Fatal Frame? It's not like the exact plot of the 5th one! Okay. Let's be sensible this time. And not turn directly to face her. Thanks. Juke and jive. Stay kinda close, but not close enough. There we go. Genuinely, that is a really, really good means of programming. The fact that they were able to do that, the vertigo shot, and do it as well as they did, amazing. I should probably explain. The vertigo shot comes from the movie Vertigo. Surprise. And it's also called a dolly zoom. Dang, I have got no healing. Please stop doing that. That's really annoying. It is a technique where the camera moves closer to the subject while zooming out, or away while zooming in. And when this section ends, you get a really good example of what that looks like. And it's one of those things, like, if you don't know what the vertigo shot is, that you've absolutely seen it, because it's in so many movies for so many reasons. One of my favorite, I think it's one of the Goodfellas movies, actually. It is famously in Jaws. The bit where the guy looks at the beach when all the people are running out of the water. We're getting there. Hopefully this one. Hopefully this is my run. I'll be happy to stop doing this fight. Hey, how's it going? You're closer than I want you to be. One of my favorites is Goodfellas, because the shot lasts the entire scene. It's 2 guys having a meal in a diner, and as they talk about, like, being an informant for the police, Are you gonna dive me again? I think you're gonna dive me again. As they're talking about, like, mob life and being an informant and all of this, it feels like the walls are tightening in very, very slowly and very, very subtly. And it's masterfully done. It really is. Ah, here we go again. Now I gotta do this. Ah! This is not it then. If Reika's gonna do that, this is not it. I mean, it doesn't help that I'm taking so much damage that I don't need to take. And apparently she's immune to that. You just went hi, 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 hi. That's a miss. Oh, she's dead. I mean, it's in lots of things, this particular shot. The bit in Ratatouille where he has the food and it takes him back to being a kid again, and it just goes whoop, that shot, Vertigo shot. And like, that is... Oh! Get it! I absolutely meant to do that! Okay, I just need to survive this. And then, if I survive this... all I need to do is just aim and shoot, because I have Crush ready. Alright, alright. Where are you? Get over here. You're in the air. I do, Detective Heartache. Crush, brah. Making ghosts cry, brah. Incidentally, what I'm going to do right quick is I'm going to do... There we go. Detective Heartache is the streamer whom I raided a couple days ago after I did my dailies in Overwatch. I was like, none of my stream guys are online. Who do I raid? This Kitsune is making pride bagels. Them. And it was just a random stream. And it turns out, absolute blast hanging out and having a chat with them. And they made pride bagels. And we played Papers, Please. It was a good time. Go check them out. Oh yeah, I've so on my channel I've done the first one, the second one, the special edition of the second one, and this is the third, so I'm going through them in order. And this, I believe, is the good ending, because we did that one optional boss fight with Kay, and in turn, we found the Echo Stone earring in our house.
To the other side. Further and further to the other side.
It is essentially the hidden ending. And it's interesting as well. Because I say this ending. We'll see which one I get. The alternate ending in this game is actually it's about the only happy ending in Fatal Frame. Possibly not you, 4. I don't know how 4 ends. Please no spoilers. But canon ending to Fatal Frame 1. Miku does not rescue her brother, and he stays in Himono Mansion. Fatal Frame 2. Mio does not save her sister, and returns home alone and mute. Ending to this one, I believe, is that Miku's... the standard ending to this one is that... Don't mind me, I'm just going to mute that, and I'm going to play this instead, because... by golly, I'm not getting content claimed on this one! This is where the pop song plays. And, no. We're not doing that, YouTube. You get out of here. I had enough trouble with sort of vagrant. And then if you look at Fatal Frame 2 Special Edition, there are 4 or 5 or 6 different endings in that one. They're basically all bad. The special endings they added to that one, were specifically designed to be the worst conceivable outcome. That was their design brief when they wrote it. And, like, that's the one when she's just there, like, applying makeup to her sister's head without end. And, like, oh, that's dark. This is on a Wii. What are you doing? Yeah, Kosaka, I had Content ID on the pop song at the end of the other 3 Fatal Frame titles that I've played. So, we're not doing that this time. I'm playing some copyright-free music, which sounds like it would fit. I was gonna play Maniac Mansion, like the music for Maniac Mansion, but like, I'm pretty sure Disney owns that now, and like, oh no, I don't want to go up against the mouse. Mouse is winning that one. So yeah, Detective Heartache, I agree with that one. A lot of horror games have downer endings, which is, I suppose, part of the appeal of the genre? And part of, like, what happens, world-wise. It's like, let's go for Silent Hill 1, just because it comes to mind. This music's based on Silent Hill 1. Harry... Canon ending. Harry rescues his daughter and escapes on his own. How do you even go back to normal after that? Because Harry has literally just gone and walked through hell. He knows that there are monsters and there's magic and there's all this and that. And what? Oh, the music's looping. I underestimated how long this ending sequence is. It's fine. Or then you look at stuff like Silent Hill 2 is a good one, because Silent Hill 2 completely recontextualizes what happens based off what ending you get. There is a happy ending-ish, if that's what you get. And it's basically where James comes to terms with, yeah, actually, I did do the bad thing, but it was right for me to do that. It was necessary that I do that. And it is justified as being the right thing to do, and that's a happy-ish ending? Also, yes, the Silent Hill song from Silent Hill 3, that's great. Aw, dang, listen, read these words. These are the words to the song that we are not hearing right now. I would become a fish. Alright. So there you go, everybody. That right there was the ending to Fatal Frame 3. And check it out, it's Mio! She came back, and she's fine, because the Mansion of Sleep just shut down. Yes, so in the normal ending, Kay does not make it out alive, and he doesn't introduce you to his cousins. Or cousin singular. There's only one left. Oh no! Whoa. Wipe my brow after that mistake. Alright, let's get my notes out. What have we got notes-wise? Blue Diary #1 has a typo in it, wherein the girl talks about meeting her father, but actually the word was supposed to be brother, which kind of completely changes the plot. If you add together the names of the characters in the relationship at the start, you and the they, it spells out Yurei, which is the Japanese word for a ghost. I think that's real clever. The Kuzuharas that we found, the child and the adult, their story is that their father died, the father of the family died. Both of them knew, but didn't know that the other one knew. So the mum was like, let's go look for him until he comes back. And the girl went, okay, let's do that. And they spent the whole rest of their lives just searching for someone they knew wasn't going to arrive. And that's why they're stuck in the mansion, because they're still trying to find him. I don't know that necessarily came up in the story, but there it was. Siren's endings are crazy if you've ever played that. I played a bit of Siren, or Forbidden Siren as it is called over here. I could not get my head around it. I couldn't. So the main thing in Siren, for people who do not know, is you play as a series of just disconnected characters. They're just dudes who happen to show up and be part of the story. And they have the power to see through the eyes of their enemies. And I think that is a fantastic premise. I love it. The only problem is I couldn't get my head around it. I could not keep I couldn't keep track of two viewpoints. Couldn't do it. Also, check it out. Kimberly Brooks and Kim, my guest. It's the Metal Gear reunion. Good times. Do I know anyone who worked on this? I don't think I do. None of my friends are doing like game work at this point. Tom Baker, but not that one. That person is called Valentine Helliot. That's amazing. Anyways, yeah, I know that there are some really good like bits in Siren. Like after a while, you get the first thing you do when you start a stage is you do the second sight thing, and you start scanning around for enemies. And there's one of them where the enemy is stood directly behind you. And because you get so used to just start the stage, do the scan, it's just that sort of boom, moment. And I think that's great. And it's a shame that I couldn't get into it, because I've seen some of the absolutely bonkers monsters that come out in like it's just a giant head on feet. That looks wild. I want to go up against that. Or do I? No, I don't think I do. Thanks, Tecmo. You guys are great. I'm going to fade that out. And I'm going to fade you back in.
Understood why we survived. But now, I realize why we were allowed to live.
I'll go on living, even with the pain.
So, Kosaka has mentioned to me a couple times about potentially continuing on the Fatal Frame series. Like, is Tecmo gonna do another one? Maybe. Rank dead good. That's what that is. You missed nothing. I'm good at this game. Ending 2 is now accessible. You can now buy new items in extra mode. Did I not? That was ending too. What are you talking about? That's why this one has the red circle, red square around it. Because I had completed the game. Huh. Hey, I did finish this game, Empirical Woodland, and that's what I'm happy about. That's what I'm pleased with. All right, what did I unlock? Did I unlock, or is that just a template? Anyways, Kosaka's mentioned a couple times, is Tecmo gonna do another one? I think so, because it's not their best-selling series. That would be Dead or Alive, but I'm sure it's Dead or Alive. It has to be. What else is Tecmo doing these days? But like, I think this was supposed to be the last one. Because this is the one with the happy ending. This is the one where... Let's just buy all of these, why not? Oh, yeah, this one, Suit, that was the prototype sketches for today. She was in, like, the business suit. That's what that is. And these are just, like, different colors, I suppose. So that's cool. Zero costume is her outfit from the first game. This one, I think, is the maid dress. Which, incidentally, I've learned this. There is, there's a maid dress outfit in Pandora's Tower. But it's a New Game Plus item. And it's, like, buried somewhere. And I didn't want to play that game again to go find it. Oh, fine. Let's buy all these extra bits. Makes trailer images viewable in the gallery mode. Concept reviewable in gallery mode. That's going to be a movie that will get claimed. Alright. Is that everything? I think I bought everything that I can buy. Yeah, so to get these guys unlocked, you have to complete the game. Okay, the only one I know is this one, the Suit. Complete the game once in hard mode, or 7 times on normal mode. I'm not doing that. I did try to install a complete save file for it. It was having none of it. I couldn't get it to work. Quite a shame, quite a shame. I do need to save something, though. So... Oh, check it out! Concept art! Let's end this bit of the game by looking at some concept art, how about? That's everyone's MySpace profile pictures, what that was. But yeah, I think this was intended to be the last one, because it essentially draws a line under every single character who has been introduced, or every protagonist who has been introduced thus far. And not everybody has a happy ending. Mayu's still completely vanished. But I think it's nice that they had done that. And to an extent, I think that's why Fatal Frame 4 has nothing to do with anything. Or at least, as is my understanding. Oh, check it out, it's those guys. That is... that's gonna be in the manga. That's what that is. Is that in Spooky's House of Jump Scares? That image or something like it is in Spooky's House of Jump Scares. I'm sure it is. Because, like, I know that it uses RPG Maker assets. Because I have used those RPG Maker assets. Oh, it's you! I know I've mentioned this. This is, so this is concept art for Kiriko, who is voted the scariest ghost encounter in the entire series. And I have the... Oh, it's you two! They're the Osaka kids. I have the results of that poll right here, and that's Kusabi from 2. So yeah, the top 10 list. The scariest ghost of all was the woman on all fours from this game. That was Kiriko. What are you? Are you like alive, Reika? That's a cool outfit. I'll go for that. Second was 8-foot-tall woman from Fatal Frame 5, who is amazing. I love her a lot. Oh, is this going to be a movie, or is this going to be like a massive text file that I'm not going to read? Yes, it is. Alright, never mind that. Third scariest was the final boss, true final boss from Fatal Frame 2. That was Sae Kurosawa. And then it was the woman who crawls around on her back and her elbows from Fatal Frame 2. And it was someone from Fatal Frame 4 that I don't know. And the blind woman from the first game. Broken neck from the second game. Broken neck from the first game. And then joint last, the final boss from this game, and a character from Fatal Frame 5 whom we have not met. But Kosaka has played it, so I can tell them. It's the one where it's in the pond, and she's got the knife. That one. And her name is a pun. Anyways, since we're here, let's watch ending number 1. Is my hand on that mute slider? Oh, you bet it is. As soon as that music kicks off again, we're going back to broken notes. Don't you mind me. It is still looping in the background, just muted.
It's all right to close your eyes now.
So I'm actually genuinely glad that the game lets you do this. I think it's the only Fatal Frame title that lets you do this. 'Cause I've played 4 others and they don't let you. That's really nice of it.
Go to the other side. Go to the other side. Cast the boat. Take a ride. Cross the rift to the other side. Further and further to the other side. It must sail bearing your tattoos and our offering of tears.
Oh no, here's a question. Do we not get the J-pop because we got the bad ending? Like, oh, you want to hear the single?
Cross the rift to the other side.
Well, by golly, you go fight that optional super boss. This is what you're gonna do. Oh no, there it is. There it is. Bye. We'll come back to you, Mr. Music Man. Don't mind me. I'm sorry. So, the last couple games that I have loaded to my channel, Final Fantasy X, Sword of the Vagrant, they have been nailed with content ID. And that bugs me. Because I'm just a little guy, and I just want to have fun with my video games. And it makes me feel bad. So this is why I have taken steps to fix it this time. Then Empirical Woodland's scheming to get some more money. I don't monetize my videos, alright? So, I'll be happy to give you nothing. You can claim it as a channel point redemption. There's 2 of those. Right. Detective Heartache, let me tell you a tale. Kingdom Hearts, the remaster, the little bundle they put out, that has a streamer mode that doesn't work. My friend RightQ, was it Right? It was Right. She started playing it, and just the first VOD got cut to pieces because is this the first end? I think this is the first ending again. Hang on. The VOD got cut to pieces because it's Disney music, and they are having none of it. This is the ending that we just now watched. Oh! So I wonder if ending 2 is the bad ending. I don't know. Maybe we'll find out. I mean, that is also fair, because they're like, Simple and Clean, I think it's called. I always get that mixed up with an English pop song that was called Pure and Simple. I know you're shaking your head at me, Empirical Woodland. You stop that. But I always get the names mixed up. And, yeah. I know that the pop song, it gets claimed, but from what I can tell, a lot of like incidental music did as well, because it's... There are clips that are like based in part on the movies that the worlds are from. Like, I know that Halloween Town essentially just plays an instrumental version of This Is Halloween for the whole time, and like, cool, that's a great song. But also, get claimed, kid. I don't want to do that. You better not roll those credits again. Game, have you no shame? Alright, let's check out ending 2. Down goes you, up goes you. I know that the ending is a subtle one.
It's alright.
Like, it's not like,
To close your eyes.
again, going to Silent Hill 2. There's 6 or 7 different endings in that game, and they are all wildly different to one another. But, yeah. Also, that's a location from the 5th game. Huh. I'm reading ahead in my notes a little bit, because I know that's a bit from the 5th game. Yeah.
Go to the other side. Go to the other side. Cast the boat. Take a ride. Cross the rift. To the other side. Further and further to the other side.
I get the feeling this might be one of those
Sail
um
your tattoos.
spot the difference moments where, hey, if you know what the differences are in the ending, answers on a postcard. because this looks to be exactly the same. Unless it's one of those ones that's like Chrono Trigger, where it's not a different ending just because Lara is stood up in this one. Okay? Okay. All get on same page.
To the other side.
I mean, in fairness, Detective, I know that the streamer mode thing isn't necessarily stopping people from streaming on Twitch, because there's that music again. Because friend of channel Sassy, she is doing Kingdom Hearts the third one. The one that's got Frozen and all the fairground rides in it. The third one. And she's just like, I don't care. I'll just stream the fun games. Fun time, fun games. It's just kind of annoying, because, like, I appreciate, sorry, Disappearing Act. I'm sure you'll take it out on me later in the group chat. But, like, I appreciate streamer mode so much, because a lot of games are using licensed music either as part of the soundtrack, or the soundtrack will be licensed, if you see what I mean. Like, oh, go buy it on Amazon, that sort of thing. And having an option to not have to deal with all the faff on YouTube is great, but only works when it works. Oh. I mean, that's a weird one, because generic music is generally... No one likes generic music. There's a reason YouTube's library of music has just gone untouched this whole time. I can't name song 1 from that, because I will mute this video before I yield to you, YouTube. But there it is. This appears to be the same ending. I hope we liked watching it 3 times. 1 for each time I went up against an acre at the end of the game. There we go. So yeah, closing thoughts on game. I liked it a lot. I liked, oh, do you know what? I bet it's during the credits. I bet the photos you see during the credits, I bet they change. Ah, well. Yeah, this is one of my favorite Fatal Frame titles. It was my favorite for a while. It has since been surpassed. We'll find out, or because I like a lot of what this one does. I like that it has a lot of okay, I am absolutely in love with characters from other games actually meeting each other, and it's a canon event. Like Final Fantasy Theater Rhythm. There's 109 characters in that, and there's all characters from different Final Fantasy games, but it's not like an actual game, if you see what I mean. It's just, here's the cast, take your pick. Yeah, that's not what I want that to be. Well, that's unfortunate. But there you go. No, I like that there is an ensemble cast. and they all get to meet and hang out. I need to do something so I can save the game. Actually, wait. No. Surely I have not done... Oh no, I know what that is. That's me going... Oh, the maid outfit, you just have to complete mission mode. How hard can it be? You see how there's 4 little tabs over here? And you see how there's all this space for additional tabs. Yeah, I got to level 4 and I went, I refuse to play these. I'm not doing this game. I don't want the maid outfit that much. I refuse. But what I will do is I think this is the... No, not you. It's this one, I think. So there's one of these missions, which is great, and it's one of the early ones. And it's... Oh, okay, we're doing it like this. Cool. There's one of the missions where you have to fight a ghost in your house. And that's great, because normally there aren't any ghosts, or at least hostile spirits, in the house area. You just... She's just here in the walls, but she's not actually, you know, you never actually fight her. I'm sorry, you just... Am I corner trapped? What is this? I didn't know she could go upside down. The hell was that? With learning experiences and behaviors of ghosts today. And you do a little Jacob's Ladder shot as well? What the hell? That's something else I need to explain. We'll do it when it's relevant. We've done enough movie talk for today with the Vertigo shot. Thanks. Could you get out of my face, please? Honestly, I like the look of Final Fantasy Dissidia. I wish it was on something that I could play. I've only ever seen it in the arcades when I was in Japan, and like, oh damn, everyone is here? Like, everyone is here? I want to play this. And then they went, nah. You may not have this fun game. That's why I'm not very good at the mission mode for the ghosts. I'm not very good at it. Despite having a massively powered up camera. Man, which one is it? Is it this one? I'm going to take a look at this one, and then this is going to be the end for Fatal Frame and stream today. Yeah, it's this one. Check it out. We're in my house. And I think that's really good, like, reuse of assets. I like that. Something else I like, is you don't actually get to use your camera's power-ups. You come in with like a pre-built rig, and this is what you've got. it also lets you get a good close-up look at some of these ghosts when it's bright, because you never really get to do that. It's always, like in the manner of Sleep, where it's dark and snowy and staticky. Yeah! That'll do. 54 seconds! Plus 4, because they've got to do the dramatic animation. There you go. That's going to be the ending. Me doing okay. I think if that is any way to summarize my channel, it's me doing okay. Oh, actually, that was a high score. I'm saving that. I can't imagine I'm going to come back to this game anytime soon, because I've just played like 12 hours of it. But options there. And I got the cool outfits. And yeah. Alright. Here's my ending screen. Who are we going to say hello to today? I don't know. Let's go yell at Renault, because I didn't do that for a while, and she's pretty new at this, and let's go send her some love, and yeah. So, streaming is a little bit jacked up this week because of my work timetable. So, tomorrow and Friday is Final Fantasy, Saturday is my casual Friday game. It's something new. Let's go check it out. So, please do come back for that. And until next time, goodbye!